Let's go. My name's Dan Gheesling. Welcome to Game 2, Season 3. Go Wyoming Dynasty boosters are in a upheaval. There's a lot of chaos going on in the booster wire. We're going to get to that for a second. Before we do that, let's go ahead, dial in, start handing out scallies like hotcakes. All right, so this is week 2 of recruiting. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to just see where everyone's at. We'll do some heavy just doling out hotcakes here. Where's it show their top schools? Nah, where's the? That's what we're looking for. So you know, I think we got to think about twice about offering Chad Mansfield a 65 overall, but 60s, you know what? If there's 65, we'll consider it. 62 overall, 63 overall, we may have to just pull the plug on that one, you know? We're going to set our targets high and go full bore on. If you're in the mid to high 70s, we're going all in. So we need to think about that. I wish there was a way to order them by rating. Is there a way to order them by rating? I don't believe there is. That could be very helpful, but we're going to dole these things out like hotcakes. 68 is probably our bottom line here, but I think we got some good players here, man. We got some mid 70s. Maybe we should only be dabbling in mid 70s, you know? But man, a lot of wideouts. Just they want to come play ball with Chambers. You know, there's a lot we need to talk about here, but one step at a time. I think we really need to focus on bolstering our offensive line here. So this is someone we can get behind here. So I feel like we're maybe targeting too many guys right off the bat. But at the same time, I feel like Season 3 recruiting is going to be year of the bigs. We got to go after some bigs. You know, we're talking D-line, O-line. And so we're going to dab up some of these guys 100%. We'll offer both of these guys. There's a couple people we need to take off the big board there. I will say that for a fact. And Rodney Thompson. Some people are already ready to visit. Is that? No scholarships. Yeah, Kelvin. We're going to remove you off the big board, kid. 62 overall. Has he been scouted? Yeah, just... It's a new world right now for us. 60, 68, it's really the cutoff. Wes Anderson. I mean, I know we could develop him. Has he been scouted? Yeah, I wish I had those points back, but nonetheless. Oh, +4. He doesn't really want to come play ball for us, though. I think that's an uphill battle, but we'll send him a Scally anyways. All right, so I think first and foremost, we need to establish, this is pretty big in recruiting here. Who's going to give us the best shot? I think Jimmy Pratt, 560 is probably going to be our #1 tackle target, so we'll give him full dab. 585. You got to look for the bonuses here. 185, 195. So I'm going to go Jamal Mason will be our second individual we're going to go after here. We could do minor dabs here. And then minor dabs here. All right, so we're spending a lot on our offensive line here because I think it's something we got to do. 50 overall, 225 to 175. All right, so Derek Carpenter, he's our #1. And 175 for Brian Cook. So I'm just looking to see who really wants to come play ball. Everyone else just gives some minor dab here. Just a little minor dab. Okay, so that's our offensive line, and we got to take a look at our center here. Center action 130, 135. There's been a little bit of an outcry that we want to get Poland, but we'll double dab those guys up. All right. In terms of D tackle, 150, 175. We'll go full dab here. We're going heavy dabs on some of these guys. It's definitely risky play, but Wilt Chamberlain, full dab. So we're going a little bit different of an approach here. I hope this doesn't hurt us too much, but there's a lot of people that have not been scouted that are getting full dabs. let's turn down our dabs just a little. Just to turn the dabs down a little bit, and we'll do some full scouting here. And I think I can hear the boosters either cringing, saying no, keep the full dab on, but at the same time, we got to know what sort of prospects we're sending a full letter of intent to. Also, we wanted to upgrade our tight end. There's just so many areas we need to improve upon, but I feel like we got to focus one spot at a time here. So, scout him up. He's the same. +1. +2. -2. But realistically, unless they're a complete bomb, we're still going to go get them. So, we got 250 left to spend. I mean, there's two big-time athletes here, right, that wanted to come play ball for the Go Wyo. We wanted to check prospect over. That's what we wanted to look at. All right, so we're 465 here, -505. Rodney, this guy's from Wyoming. I think that's why we put him on there. So let's give him a little scout love here. He's been scouted. Ooh. I think we got to go after both here. I feel like both we got to go after. And also I feel like we don't have enough points here. You know, after going undefeated in conference play, I feel like we should have a little more points to spend around. But nonetheless, let's see what we got here. We're going after the heavy targets early. Vincent Sanders wants to come late. Man, there's just so much we need to get involved with here. Vincent Sanders, 81 overall. He wants to play ball. He's out of Hollywood, California. I don't know how we do with those Hollywood types. You know, they like the razzmatazz. They like the little bit of extras. But let's take a 50 from him, 50 from him, and then we're gonna cut the recruiting. And a lot of these guys want to play ball. 78. We just don't have enough ball to go around right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, are any of these guys really want to come play ball? If so, we gotta. Well, we offered them scholarships. That should keep us in the race. All right. Let me know though. I feel like one of the areas of this series I want to improve upon, amongst others, is recruiting. You know, I gotta find. I know we do recruiting on the front end, but let me know from the boosters' perspective. What about the recruiting you like to see? Is there anything we could shore up, tighten up? But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and advance week 1 after a nice, solid victory over Washington State. All right, coming hot off the bye week, so it looks like we get some double ball action here, little double recruiting. Slight mishap right there. All right, double ball recruiting. What do we got here? So the 4250 minus 6,000 is all the people we dabbed up, all the people that we offered schollies to. Let's just see who wants to come play ball now. So this is one of the things, like I said, I'm really looking forward to your feedback on this one. Yo, Poland wants to come play ball. All right, Tristan Bailey, we're kind of getting out of the mix here a little bit. 1,100 back. Pratt, we're falling back a little bit. Man, we got smoked in a couple of these. So Jamal Mason. So now the question is, do we bail on Jimmy Pratt or do we hang tight? I don't know. But let's take a look at the overall picture. Henry Huff, Vincent Sanders, we're out of the mix. All right, so that makes it a little bit easier now. Now we can do a little pruning here. So Rodney Thompson, full dab. We're in the mix. Otis, out of the mix, no dab. All right. Will Chamberlain, out of the mix, no dab. If I see minus 1,000, we got no shot. No dab. You know, it's about pruning. It's about knowing your targets, going after them. 1,100 down, but he's big time. If we were to go 500, I think we're out of the mix on that one. Adam Johnson. Now this one we'll go full dab on. We're in 3rd place. We got to make a decision there at center. Here we're out of the mix. Really, I'm going to say 1,000 is the cutoff. Duckett, we can go full dab on there. We're in the mix there. Carpenter, full dab in the mix. Blake. See, that's an easy one. Not in the mix. 1,300. Get out your pruning shears. Jamie Gordon. If we went full dab, could we be in the mix potentially? Cummings not in the mix. Jonathan Nelson. Mix it up. Give him full dab. Keith Hayden. Still in the mix, although did not show him any love. Goodman, no love shown. Still 1,100 behind. I feel like we're not going to give up on Jamie Goodman. Harden we can keep around. Vincent Sanders. SC's got a huge lead. But we didn't give him full dab. We're not going to give up on Vincent Sanders. I'll tell you that right there. Mason in the mix. Holmes. Not in the mix. Jimmy Pratt, we're hanging tight. Tristan Bailey. Nah, get him out. Heavy prunage. Heavy prunage. In the lead here, you know what? We'll throw him a couple biscuits there. Mitchell, you know what? Throw him a couple biscuits. Chad Mansfield, a 4-star. But not that good. We'll give him a few biscuits. All right, so here's what we need. This we must sign one of these two. How great do we feel about that? Not super great. So we're probably going to have to go out and get another tackle here. So let's do this. There's also someone very vocal in the booster saying, Dan, stop searching. Just go to the all list and see what you can go get. I'm with you guys on that. So we'll try it here this time. So let's see tackle-wise what's available. 64 overall has not been scouted. 67 overall. 70. Oh, is it Juco? Yikes. Richardson, 66 overall. 640 squat. Let's add him to the mix, and let's add Wilcox to the mix. And so we're okay there, but I just don't want to. I feel like we're better off. I feel like the strategies helped us. Go for few, but go full dab. So Vincent Sanders, I feel like we got to get. He wants to come play ball. We're gonna take one shot at him here. Andre Stewart, prune out of the mix, 1,200 behind. It makes it easy, you know. Addition by subtraction. I still feel like Goodman, we're not showing enough love here. McMahon, do we have any other centers we're targeted here that are worth dabbing up? Poland. Yep, remove him. All right, so that freed up some cap space there. Guards were fully dabbed. Guards, I like it. Tackles. I think we should scout before we offer, no? What's cheaper? Scholarships. Let's just see what we're getting ourselves into. 69 overall. Let's offer them both Scullies here. Scully up. Scully up. We'll give them a little dab just to get started, see where the chips fall. All right, so offensive line getting shored up. One place where we're not shored up is tight end. We're just so out of the mix, man. Well, it's because we didn't give him full dab. If we full dab, we're going to take a shot at him. I know it's risky, but that's how we play the ball game here. We'll give Hayden a few dabs here too. All right, so outside of that halfback, we're dabbed. I think we're okay. So is there anyone else who really wants to come play ball that is not dabbed up? I feel like we should make a play at one of these guys. Program tradition. Program tradition. Championship contender. What's he talking? We got ball players. So let's go. Let's split the dab on these guys. Because we really need to make sure we secure an offensive line. If we go full dab. All right, good. I'm feeling good about this. A little bit different of a recruiting approach this time. If we need to be shredded, let me know in the booster wire. And we'll take care of business here. All right, so I'm going to bring us back in. We're going to fast forward the week again because it's a bye week. All right, our biggest test of the year right here, Louisville. On the road, number 23. They started out with an L, but it must have been a good L because they didn't drop out of the rankings. So we're going to go in We're going into this thing. They're 93 overall. We're 14-point underdogs. Get your booster sets together. We're going to need a collective effort to pull this one off. I'm telling you right now, on the road at Louisville. It's going to be a big test for our boosters here. We're first in the nation against run defense. They're fifth in the nation, maybe a little bit more legit fifth. They're big-time players. D. Fitzpatrick, 96 overall. Chambers, 85 overall. I'm telling you, there's a lot of controversy going on right now in the booster, where people are saying, we're in the rain. In the rain is the great equalizer. Weather's the great equalizer. We're wearing the Crispies. All crisp whites. People saying Griffith should be playing. People saying Bigelow should be playing. People say we're playing favorites. I don't know. We're going to come in, run our sets to the best of our ability. I will say this. Anytime you're an underdog, weather is a great equalizer. Lot of craziness can happen. You never know what can dial in here. If we win, we're taking ball. We get the ball. All right, here we go. Papa John's Cardinal Stadium on the road in Kentucky. Crack open a cold on. Here we go. This has got all the makings and trappings of a special game here. It's our first game we've been played in any kind of weather whatsoever.
Staff and their fans have heard all week long their quarterback's going to play terribly on the road. I think their staff's got them ready to prove them wrong right now.
What terrible. I think we're listening a little too much to the boosters. Also, speaking of boosters, come out, run our sets. There's some boosters saying time to up the difficulty. We're cheesing them with read option. Ain't nothing cheese about this. It's called running sets. And until they stop us, we're going to keep running. So you can't cheese it. You got to read it. All right, not exactly how I wanted to come out in the Stark white, Arya Stark uniforms. All right. So let's come out and let's go. Let's give him a different look here. Let's go two backs in the backfield, split offset. And let's go X dig. 2nd and 12. You don't want to abandon the run just yet, but
12 yards to go.
Let's see how Chambies does with a little bit of moistness on his throwing hand. Good protection up front, boys.
He's in trouble, and he's taken down at the 26.
All right, Chambies, hang tight. There's also a couple boosters saying we're burning a red shirt, that we should have Henry playing quarterback. Right now we're in a game-by-game basis. Let's go bunch quads here, and let's go drag under. 3rd and 9. I'm telling you, this is the type of game, though, you can't mistake-free ball. Got to play mistake-free ball against the Cardinal. All right, hang tight. Quick rollout.
He scrambled.
You just got to go, kid.
He'll run it again.
All right.
And they push him
We're not going to be able to rely on this. This
37-yard
Louisville
line.
defense is too fast. We can't be doing that, but give us a chance to reset our sets here. Let's come out and go. Come out, go heavy backfield here. Heavy backfield, inside zone split. So we got the kick out coming across, the double down. A lot of action going on here. Dr. X getting in there. 2nd and 7, we'll take. I feel like this is going to be a very difficult game for us right here. They're shutting down our run, which is a staple of Go YO football. Let's go a little straight bunch here. And let's go. We're going to go off tackle here. Off tackle. All right. We could flip it here. Let's flip it. I wish when we flip it, the backs would stay the same. Bigelow's in there. I'll tell you what. Bigelow keeps laying blocks like that. Griffith may be an afterthought. There's some people out there saying, Dan, you can't coach speed, and Griffith's got the heat. He does have the heat. But it takes him a while to get it going. Let's go back to split slot, spread them out here a little bit. And let's give the ball inside.
Their own 48-yard line. First down.
Give the ball inside to Bigelow. You know, he found his way in there. All right, he's not afraid to get his nose in there, get a tough 3 yards. I feel like we're in little desync offensively here, little desync. So when you're in desync, what should you do? You should come back out. Let's go read option into the boundary here.
From the 49-yard line, 2nd down.
I like it. I think we got hat on a hat out here. Give it. Dr. X, that was a great read by Chambers. That was a late read, but a great read.
That's another 1st down, Brad. And right now,
time for some microwave here.
This offense is in. Their ability to pick up 1st downs, just pushing this
Call him the same play 2 times in a row. Hey, I'm not mad at you. We should have given it. Why didn't we give it?
Never really had a shot. They were on him almost as soon as he took the handoff.
Can't make, I mean, even mistakes like that cannot happen. We shouldn't be calling the same play twice. There's a lot of things we got to dial in here. We can't be distracted by the pizza smell. All right, 2nd and 12. We're going to go a little wide trap here.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
All right.
They spread the field in the gun.
I do not like this look. Can I get Prater out of there, please? Okay, good. I like it a little bit better now. So we got to stay inside the kick-out block.
A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
15 should be playing on Sundays. Oh my gosh. All right, 3rd and 11 here. All right, I thought Dr. X was down. Man, Chambers is gassed. He is just gassed right now. Let's go 5 wides here. 3rd and 11. Let's run our sets and go 4 verts here.
Number 10 on the drive.
3rd and 11. What do we got? Eberhardt and Scott crossing Hughes on the home run ball. Safety's backed off.
To counter that 5-wide receiver set. He's got to throw it in a hurry. They bring the quarterback down.
The defenders played the snap count.
This defense is unreal. It may be the best defense we ever played against. Look at this closing speed. That's a defensive end. Tracking down Chambers. All right, we got to punt this thing away. It's tough, man, because I feel like we're going to have to scratch and claw for every inch of field.
Oh, excellent.
Give us a good bounce. Give us a good bounce.
Little too much leg into that punt.
All right, Wyoming D. Let's see how well they travel on the road here. They're going 4 wides. Come on, boys. 6-yard rush. 6-yard rush. 22-yard pass. Pass incomplete. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 11. 29-yard bomb. 3rd and 1. 5-yard penalty against the defense. Touchdown, Louisville. I'm telling you, this has got to be mistake-free ball here.
Louisville.
So we gassed out on our first drive. 4 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter.
Fielded at the 9. Tackle at the 21-yard line.
It's got one of those feels of the tide turning here. I think we got to get a big play here. I'm thinking, let's give him a different set. Let's go slot here and let's go counter.
In a game that's
an aggressive defense, they keep getting up the field, getting the field. We want to try and catch them in it. So double kick out here. Stay inside. There it is, boys. 62. Good job, kid. I think we got to mix up. We got to do very diversified offense. Keep mixing it up here. But that's you catch an aggressive D coming up the field. You run that trap inside. It's gonna be outside trap. You got a ball player. Let's go spread flex. And let's give him a set run here. Oh, also we're getting ready to run a little triple option. It's a little risque in the rain here, but
1st down.
Pull that. And 87 cannot block. Get him out of there. Just
Well, this corner
he gets that block. Chambers is still running.
A nice tackle there.
All right, let's go 2 backs here. 2 backs. We'll go read option one more time. Out of a different set. 2 back read option weak. Bigelow's in there. All right, kid, here's your shot.
They'll bring him down right around the 32-yard line.
It's tough, man. This team is a good team. It's a good team. Dial in here. All right, what do we got for 3rd and 10? Give me 4 wideouts. Give me strong flood. I like this play right here. There's no getting out of the pocket on this one. We got to stay in the pocket and deliver a rocket. There it is, boys.
Pulls it in, and he's in the
True
open
freshman
field.
right there. Oh,
And they make the stop at
you got to get the ball to D.
47-yard
Hughes.
line.
D.
This
Hughes
passing
translated
game
it
can be
into
very
D money.
efficient if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback.
Chambers
They
won. That was
use
his
their
first
personnel
pass.
well and can be very tough to defend.
Let's come out. We're going to go slip screen the other way here. See if we can catch him in it. Catch an aggressive D and a little slip screen. Come on, you got to outrun a D lineman, kid.
And down he goes. Around
A
the
little bit
49-yard
wider, we
line.
had a shot.
Loss of 2.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled
All right,
at
hang
all
in
by
here.
the offensive play call.
Let's go half stack here. Half stack. Read option. Out of a different look here.
Second
Different
down
look.
and 11
Chambers
yards to the
100%
sticks.
from the field.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
I'm not in love with this, but we'll play it anyways. Sometimes
He's got an opening.
just get in there, Chambers.
And he's tackled around
All right,
the
this is
41-yard
definitely
line.
4-down territory here. 3rd and 3, the 41-yard line. I think someone in the booster where I said this is not a good play. Spacing is not a good play. It's been Old Faithful for us. We gotta run it. We got a set of young wideouts. Who's going to be the one that gets open?
He's scrambling. Under heavy pressure.
Oh, man, they got ball
Tackle made
players.
around the 40-yard line. And he didn't get much on that scramble.
I
before they drilled him.
didn't feel confident to have a young anchor in there yet. All right, let's go quads here. Give me drag under. Think about calling a timeout here. Depends on what kind of look we get. It's a hostile crowd. Oh, they're in tight man. Gentry should be wide open here.
He's on a run.
That a boy, Gentry.
Makes the first down.
I didn't want to test the Jets. They had someone wide out there. I said, nah, let's square up, deliver a nice strike there, kid. All right, 34-yard line. Let's call a timeout here. Our guys are a little gassed. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. All right, this is a huge drive for us here. What do we got? What do we got in the playbook? Make a little magic here. We're on the 31-yard line. We like to get a nice gash. RNS switch curl flat.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 34.
All right, we got Hughes on a nice curl. We have no check down. R1 has now become our check down. Nice ball, kid. Hughes is becoming the new Akwali.
24-yard line.
All right, hang in here. Hang in here, boys. Let's go bench route. Hughes knows the sets. He should be wide open. It depends unless they're sitting in a squat zone out there. I'm going right to Hughes. Okay.
And he's tackled right away. There's a strike complete.
Let's go mediocre microwave. Chambers 5 of 5, man. Very quiet 5 of 5. Give me stick and give me Keenan and Kell on the strike. Do not force it. If it's not there, do not force it, kid. Zing that thing in there. Hughes.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
We got to get this kid the ball. He needs to be elevated to number 1. Then he'll get moved to the outside as an X or Z receiver. We'll never get him the ball ever again. That's a big time play out of a true freshman.
For the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye.
It's when Chambers is questioned the most, is when he elevates his game. Perfect strike. Perfect first half for Chambers. Had a few zone read option miscues,
The extra point to tie this game up.
but we all got ball players here.
Tacks on the extra
That's a
point.
big drive for us,
It was
man.
an 11-play, 78-yard drive.
I think outside of LSU, this
Brad,
is
I
the
thought
best team we've
offense
ever
did a
played.
really nice job of mixing up the play call.
Nah, can we hold him? Just hold him. Hold him here, boys. 2nd and 10. 30-yard strike. I'm going to have to take over D coordinator duties right now. They cannot let him get into field goal range here. Let's go dime. Cover 3.
First down, 10 to go.
They have all their timeouts,
Ball
too.
on the 45.
Crawl, we moved you inside. Used to be a DN last year. You're a heavy D tackle. Now we need you to step up here, kid.
He's
Crawl.
going to try and scramble.
Let's go.
And he's going to be sacked.
Sometimes it's
Big
just a
time.
relentless pass
Push
rush
him
that
back.
results in a sack.
All right,
What
hang in
happened
here.
there?
They're going 4 wides. Let's go quarter. And I want a heavy blanket. We'll go cover 3 again.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's second and
All right, I don't like crawling it. He's potentially in a 1v2 situation here. They triple team him. I love the effort out of that left end, though. They got to kick it here, no?
That takes
All right.
concentration and mental
So here's the thing we don't
toughness to catch
want.
a
We're going to
ball
go
like
man
that.
up 3 deep. What we don't want is like a 7-yard completion and a quick timeout, because then they're going to make that field goal.
To the end zone. Doesn't get there.
I forgot to mention we also didn't want a touchdown before that. I'll tell you what.
We played a half of football.
If you're a Go
We got a
Wyoming
tie
booster
game,
known for
7-7.
14-point dogs on the road, I think you're pretty happy with that performance here. Now we need our D to step
Well, we
up.
welcome you back to the action. Just about set to start the second half.
I would like to check our halftime stats here, but
Sends it sailing downfield.
Cold On is on kickoff.
He's to the 20.
Cold On was out there
Collision.
running like cold flu. All right, hang in here, hang in here. Des Fitzpatrick, he's their #1 receiver, I believe. All right, trust the D here. No big plays. 24-yard pass, 8-yard pass, 9-yard rush, 3-yard rush, 10-yard rush, 8-yard rush, 4-yard rush, -2. We're taking over the D. 2nd and 12 here, boys. We got it. You know what? Sometimes you got a new D coordinator. You got to take the reins here. We're going to house call him. So we got
From the 12-yard
silver
line.
shoot pinch. We got
Second
a
down.
double blitz here. They're passing. We're gambling that this is a pass. Nice. All right.
He stopped behind
If you
the
pitch
line.
that thing, that's an insta touchdown. 3rd and 15 here, boys. Hold them to 3. Hold them to 3 here. Ooh. 18, you got to wrap up, kid. Bring your legs. Wrap up. All right. They're going 4 wides. We'll go dime here. And we're going to go cover 3.
10th play of the drive.
We got to crawl. Big Daddy Crawl's got to get home. I'm going to let the CPU take him. I'm going to beat Jones.
Quick toss.
Let's go.
And it's intercepted.
Kneel it. Oh my.
Really nice
I tell you
coverage
what,
shown here. This
you
guy
want
knows
someone to
exactly
take
what
over
he
the
wants to
reins,
see
get
from the young
Ellison in
corner.
position to make a play. He BMs in the back of the end zone. Great play there, kid. Great defensive call. Let's go. We need big play. Man, I want to take a shot here. But against superior opponents, you cannot take shots in this situation. I mean, you can,
It's 1st and 10.
but it
Ball
wouldn't
on
be
their own
wise.
20.
Hang tight here. Good. Oh, 7-8. I see you. Did you see 7-8 out there?
He makes his way to about the 28.
7-8 got rewarded by getting his knees rolled up on. All right, 2nd and 2. Now we take a shot. We got a little bit of breathing room. Let's come out and go tight slots. Go mesh. All right, no need to force it here. Chambers is perfect.